Yee. Yo. Good morning, Angela Yee. I'm on vacation. Charlamagne the God. Peace to the planet. Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
What up, Toronto? Did I do that pretty good, Jonas?
It wasn't bad. Our camera guy's not here, too. Like, nobody wanted to show up.
Nobody wanted to show up on time.
Here.
I mean, I don't know. All right, but it is Wednesday. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. Hopefully you're getting through your week pretty well. Now, yesterday I got my my voting by mail, my official mail-in ballots. I was actually going to go to go vote, but since they sent this ballot, I'm like, oh, this, makes it easy. So I did mine. My wife did hers. My daughter did hers, and we're just going to mail them in.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, so that way I don't have to actually go to vote. Saves me a little bit of time, and also, I'm a little nervous with going to a voting facility where a bunch of people are going, especially with COVID running rampant. So I'm like, you know what? That way I can stay clear of going that. So I'm going to send in my mail-in vote. It was pretty easy. It was really easy, actually.
You just sign your name.
Just sign your name.
Check some boxes.
Check some boxes. It was like taking a test, a Scantron that you can't do bad on.
Did you use the right color ink, though?
Yes, it said a pencil or black ink.
Yes.
So I used a pencil, and I signed my name in blue, though.
You probably messed it up, then.
Damn it, man. Damn it, man. But they'll figure it out. And you know what? I want to shout out to all the teachers out there. Shout out to the teachers, the principals, the substitute teachers. We love you. We're so sorry for taking advantage and taking you guys for granted. Mm-hmm. But I had to wake. So this is what happened last night. So I have 5 kids. If you guys don't know, I have 5, and my son had to do his homework. So I was like, you know what? I'll wake up 30 minutes earlier in the morning, and we'll knock it out in the morning. Bruh, nah. I just walked in because I was helping him with his homework this morning.
Yeah, my mom's a teacher, so I know how tough that is, man. But hey, that's tough. I don't want that job.
It's not tough until you have a 5-year-old looking at you like you're stupid. Like, Dad, you don't know the answer to this? And I'm like, no, I don't know the answer. And I'm calling Siri. Siri, what's this? But shout out to all the teachers out there, man. We really appreciate you. And I'm praying that the cases don't go up, because I don't want a virtual school anymore. Like, I'm done with virtual school. I'm done with trying to figure it out. I'm done with trying to keep my kids listening and watching online. Like, that is a tough job. So I salute all the teachers out there. As a child, I did such a bad job with a lot of you teachers. I made a couple cry. I joked on a couple of y'all. I am sorry. I'm sure my teachers are not here living anymore, but if they can hear me from up top, I am sorry. Now, let's get the show cracking. Now, a couple of people passed away. Eddie Van Halen, do you know who that is?
Yes, he's a guitar player.
He's a guitar player, yeah. You know he did the riff on Beat It?
Want to hear that?
No, we don't need to hear it now. We'll do it when we come back,
okay.
So keep it locked in. And Charlamagne said he's parking. He said he's parking in the back. I don't know why he told me the back, but he is parking in the back. And he'll be up in a second. Let's get in some front page news. NBA scores. Last night, the Lakers beat the Heat 102-96. They lead the series 3-1. Now, the next game is Friday at 9 p.m. I didn't see the game. I seen to the second quarter, and I fell asleep. Lakers was doing good. I mean, the Lakers got this one. Now, we got to send a rest in peace to Eddie Van Halen. Now, if you don't know who Eddie Van Halen, he's a rock and roll guitarist. They love him. And if you don't know some of the songs, you'd be like, MB, I don't listen to rock and roll. Well, you probably know him from this riff right here. Yeah, he played the riff on Michael Jackson's Beat It. Yeah, he passed away yesterday at 65 from cancer.
That's young.
Yeah, it's very young.
65 is super young. I heard you talking about mail-in ballots, too. I don't know if I trust mail-in ballots, bro.
I got them here, but you know what? I don't want to go to the ballot. I don't want to go to vote, and then so many people are there, and somebody has COVID, and then I got to push a machine, or I got to be inside a building with a machine. I don't know. I got my mail-in ballots here. I'm going to send them in.
Then I saw Donald Trump post about it's just some type of task force. I don't know if I call it a task force, but he wants people to go to the polls and watch the polls.
Yeah,
it says fight for Trump.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, come on, man. But I'm still going to the polls.
I'm going to send mine in. Now, also, Johnny Nash died. He's a country singer. A lot of people redid his joint. If you don't know who he is, he did this record right here.
Oh, Johnny Nash is black.
Johnny Nash is black.
Oh, I thought so. You tripping. I'm like, what is he talking about? You said Johnny Cash.
I thought Johnny Cash, too. That's what I read. Johnny Cash, Johnny Nash.
I was like, what?
Johnny Nash is black, yeah, but he died at the age of 80.
Ruined my whole childhood. I'm like, huh?
All right. Now, also, Hurricane Delta where's Angela Yee when you need it, right? Hurricane Delta is hitting Alabama and Louisiana. They're issuing state of emergencies. They believe it's going to hits Cancun today. Right now it's a Category 3, but they believe it's going to hit to a Category 4 by the time it hits.
Who won the game last night? I was asleep.
Lakers won.
Lakers won?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the Lakers up 3-1?
102-96 they won.
So LeBron on his way to his fourth ring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vice President Mike Pence, he has agreed to allow the plexiglass divider in between himself and Kamala Harris.
First of all, you don't get a choice, Mr. Pence.
At first he said, no, they don't want it. That's whack. We're not doing it. But now he is agreeing to it.
Mr. Pence, all your friends got COVID. I'm not getting on this stage with you unless there's a plexiglass between us. There's plexiglass in this studio between me and being Drum right now. And I want to be 12 feet away from you instead of 6. Okay? The hell is he talking about? He agreed. You ain't got no choice. Everybody around you is infected.
Uh-huh. And lastly, President Trump said he is not letting any stimulus checks go until he's elected again. But that changed yesterday. The stock market took a killing yesterday, and now all of a sudden he says, well, I'm going to change my mind. So it looks like he's going to be letting them stimulus checks go, and $1,200 stimulus checks.
He's confident that he's going to get elected, huh?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that yesterday. I feel like, let's just say hypothetically, because I don't believe he had it. But if he did have COVID, he probably man, I beat this COVID in 2 days. Y'all don't deserve no goddamn money. Get back to work. All right? Ain't nothing. This COVID ain't nothing. I guarantee you that's what his mindset is.
That's what he's been saying. He's been saying
I told y'all he was going to be like that.
Let's get back to work.
I told y'all that a Donald Trump who beats COVID would be an unbearable Donald Trump. Okay? Insufferable. Mm-hmm. He's like, I had it. Took me 2 days. Felt like a common cold. Y'all get back to work. Y'all don't need no money. Why is the country shut down? I'm telling you that's his angle right now.
Pretty much what he's saying. That's pretty much what he's saying. All right. And as cases rise in New York City, New Jersey area, people are protesting. They're burning their masks, saying they don't want to wear their masks anymore.
Oh, Lord.
The mayor of New York City is closing schools and businesses in certain zip codes where it's rising, and people are protesting. They're burning their masks, and they said they're tired of it. Stop. They're going to hurt the businesses and hurt these children's learning.
They tired of smelling their own breath. That's what it is.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what it is with the mask on. The mask make you realize you need a root canal. That's what the mask make you do. And you were saluting all the teachers earlier too, man. Drop on the clues bombs for the teachers. My mom was a teacher. My mom's a teacher. Mm-hmm. So, she's not teaching this year, of course, but she's been teaching the South Carolina school system for 30 plus years.
Yes, out to all the teachers.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's your front page news. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. The number's 800-585-1051. It's the breakfast. Hello, who's this?
Oh, this Mike, man.
Mike, man. What up? Get it off your chest, Mike.
Man, I was mad about some stuff, man. But, really, man, it took me 5 years to get through on this joke, man.
You waited 5 years to tell us that?
No, I waited 5 years to talk to y'all, man. I've been calling for 5 years straight, man.
So what do you want to say?
Man, I just shout out the boys at Rob Buses Incorporated, man. We on our way to work, man. Everybody be safe, man. I ain't mad at nothing. I'm happy to be alive, man.
There you go, King.
All right, brother.
Happy to be here.
I appreciate it, man.
Hello, who's this?
Good morning, Envy and the God. What's poppin'?
Peace, King.
How y'all feeling, man? I just wanted to tell y'all, man, about the movement called Rich Fatherhood. Y'all check that out on IG and Twitter. We're giving away a whole bunch of free masks for the COVID situation, man. Check it out.
Rich Fatherhood?
Rich Fatherhood. Yeah, we got to change the narrative for the fathers out here, God. Okay, with that, help me out.
Okay.
All right, brother.
How do you change the narrative from being a poor father to a rich father, though? You giving out stimulus checks?
I don't know. Hello, who's this?
Hey, how's it going? It's Fernando. Good morning.
What's up,
man? Get it
Fernando?
off your chest.
Yes, sir. How's it going? I got a quick question for Charlamagne, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I don't know if somebody ever asked you this, but who's your top 3 donkeys of all time, and will you ever consider giving a donkey Hall of Fame?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the year, we do a top 5 donkeys of the year. I'm gonna be honest with you, top donkeys of all time, Donald Trump is definitely in the top 3. I mean, I've given it to him more than anybody. And, I'm gonna always put myself in the top 3. Cause I always say, when you give people the credit, you gotta give everybody the credit they deserve for being stupid, including yourself. I don't know who the third one would be, though.
Sounds fair. Yeah. Man. Y'all want to clues Braun for the Breakfast Club.
Thank you, King.
Thank you, brother.
All right, have a good one.
Hello, who's this?
This is EJ. What's going on, Envy?
EJ, what up, man? Get it off your chest.
Man, I'm on my way to work. A white crackhead just called me a stupid N because I wouldn't give him a ride. I'm going to a different direction. He was like, you need to go somewhere. All I wanted is for you to just give me a ride. I'm like, yo. Then he went into this Donald Trump spiel. oh, Trump, I hope you get all y'all out of here. Yo, what are you doing? Like, this racism stuff is just getting ridiculous now. People just feel like they can use the N-word and use Trump as a alibi to get by and say what they want to say because he's in office.
But what you say back, though?
I looked at him, well...
No, you supposed to say you crack-ass crackhead. Listen, let me tell you something, though. What you just described is the main reason why when people say, oh, it's not a race issue, it's a class issue, that's a damn lie.
It is, because it's ridiculous. You asking me for a ride, but I'm an N-word.
And he a crackhead.
Crackhead. Sitting in front of the store at 4:15 in the morning. What are you doing? Like, I'm so over it. I
don't even know why you had a conversation with him. Like, why'd you even have that conversation? You should have gotten in your car and got the hell out of Dodge.
You should have also said, look, I got 2 20s of rock right here. Are you willing to this black penis for it? If you are, then you're not that racist.
Thank you, bro. You always go too far. You always go too far.
You don't want to test his racism. That's all.
You want to invite a man to your genitals?
I want to test his racism. I got 2 rocks right here. Are you willing to make those white jaws work on this black penis for these 2 rocks?
You too kinky.
Let me test your racism.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. Oh, who's this?
Yo, what's up? It's Matthew.
Mafia, what up? Get it off your chest.
Yo, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Quentin Byfield. He's a black hockey player that was drafted 2nd overall last night in the draft.
All right. Listen, I would never have known that if you didn't call up here and tell me.
Yeah, trying to spread that Canadian love. He's Jamaican.
What?
No, I'm just trying to spread the Jamaican love.
Oh, spreading the Jamaican love. Got you. In Brooklyn, they call that having multiple baby mothers. Spreading that Jamaican love.
All right. But also, I wanted to say one more thing, though, Charlamagne.
Yes, sir.
Last year in November, you gave Donkey of the Day to Don Cherry. And I just wanted to say I think that was wrong because there was a lot behind it that, like, not become...
I don't think Charlamagne remembers yesterday, bro. You want him to remember last year?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I knew it.
Tell me.
It was on Remembrance Day. It was on Remembrance Day. Basically, he got Donkey of the Day because the
Canadian sports commentator who cursed on. He said what was it, a gay slur or a racial slur?
No, he said like immigrants, like people they don't respect the army or something like that because they don't buy the poppies, like the little things you wear on your chest.
I don't think that was the reason. I remember him saying a gay slur when the mic wasn't on or something.
But thank you for calling, man, and shout out to everybody in the 6, man. Hello, who's this?
Yes, it was a racist remark. Hold on, wait a minute. Don Cherry made a racist remark during a hockey game. I remember that.
What did he say?
It was a racist remark. It was an anti-immigrant remark. I don't remember what he said.
Oh, man.
Hello, who's this? What's up, brother?
Hey, yo, man, it's AG. I'm calling from Connecticut, right?
AG.
I'll tell y'all one thing, man. Yeah. Listen, I listen to you guys every morning, right? Every time on the way to work, man. iHeartRadio, because I skip over the music. I just want to hear y'all talk, man. It'd be a lot of good things y'all be talking about. So I'm calling up here just to point out a couple of things real quick, right? I'm calling from Connecticut, right? So hear me out. Everyone's, against this defunding the police or whatever else the case may be, right? Everyone's like, well, where are the police going to be when, yada, yada, yada. So far, within like the past month and a half, a Bridgeport officer was just arrested for, raping an 11-year-old girl.
Yikes.
You got the Bridgeport Chief of Police who just was arrested for rigging his election. You just got a Southington State Trooper who was arrested for like endangerment to a child and, saw all sorts of different stuff. This is just in Connecticut in the past month and a half. You know what I mean? You take it back a few years, you had some narcotics officers who went to jail for, playing drugs on everybody and had so many cases overturned, people started getting out of jail left and right. Now, I'm not against police or whatever else the case may be, that's cool. But when they say defund, when there's crime, the Parkland school shooter, the cop ran ahead. He got his job back and got all his back pay paid back because he had no legal obligation to interfere. So when you say something like, defund the police, well, who's going to be there? Well, they really don't have to do anything to begin with. Now, this is what I'm going to finish off with. And Charlamagne, I want you to comment on this because I know we kind of like-minded on these things, all right?
Mm-hmm.
How is it possible that you get an unarmed black man and he gets shot while having no weapon? Maybe he's grabbing a wallet. Maybe he's reaching for his registration. Maybe he has just a phone in his hand and he gets shot. And the whole America is desensitized to the point where they say, well, he should have just followed instructions or he should. And then, well, what about what he did before last year? Whatever, right? If you look up David Anthony Ware, this is a white man, right, who was pulled over by 2 officers He argued with the officers for maybe 10, 15 minutes. He called his getaway driver. You know what I mean? When the cops finally decide, okay, man, we've been sitting here, you're not getting out the car. We got to pull you out the car. This guy pulls out a gun, shoots both officers, and kills one of them. But you know what? Guess what race it was?
Caucasian!
You know it! So they had their guard down. So that's unfair, though, because no one is sitting here saying, like, well, how is it possible that if this man had nothing on him, he was shot, but yet this man had something on him, argued with the cops, fumbled all around the car, and yet their guard was so low that man was able to call his getaway driver and shoot both officers, killing one of them. Look up his name, David Anthony Ware.
I'm going to check that out. David Anthony Ware. I'm going to check that out.
All right, brother. Well, thank you for checking in, bro.
All right, man.
All right, King.
Be safe out there.
All right.
That's what get it off your chest is for right there. That
There you
brother
go.
got off a whole lot off his chest just now, okay? That's how you're supposed to use the platform.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. Now, when we come back, we'll tell you who left an $8,000 tip at the bubble. All right, we'll get into that next. Let's get
Good
to
morning.
rumors. Let's talk who left an $8,000 tip at the bubble.
It's about time.
What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Now, shout to Russell Westbrook. He left an $8,000 tip for the housekeepers after the NBA bubble exit. He says they did an amazing job. A lot of stinky socks, clothes, and shoes. They took great care of us, took the time and energy to do their job at a high level. That was the right thing. So he left them an $8,000 tip.
Yeah, he dropped one of the clues bombs for Russell Westbrook. You also got to put these things in perspective sometimes.
What you mean?
I mean, the guy made $38 million this year. I mean, literally just this year in salary alone. I mean, $8,000 to Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, but we don't hear a bunch of other players doing it. He did it.
If I leave an $8,000 tip, I should be applauded, okay?
Russell Westbrook did too.
This guy,
that's great.
that's amazing, but he's worth 38. He made $38 million this year.
Let me ask you a real question. You
Yes.
stay at hotels frequently, right?
Mhm.
Well, before you did you leave tips?
Yes, but I act my wage.
How much do you leave on a tip?
$80.
Oh, you leave one night stay? You leave
I'm
an $8
lying.
tip?
Made that up. Never left a tip at a hotel. No, but
I'm
I tell
about
you
to
what.
say, what?
No. I have left. I leave tips when I go out of the country. When I go out of the country and I'm on vacation, and we rented a house for a couple
Right.
weeks. I always leave a big tip at the end of the day.
Yeah, I leave a tip when I go on vacation, but I'm talking about when you stay a day or two in a hotel. Do you leave a tip?
Because them hotels are too expensive. That's all the tip they need. I never thought about it.
I never left a tip. I never thought
But
about
it's
it
different though. Russell Westbrook was there for a couple months. It's different when you're actually in a residence for a long period of time. If you're just there for the night or 2 nights, you're not leaving no tip.
I think you're supposed to. Dramos, you ever leave a tip?
I'm broke, bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Y'all don't pay me enough.
And this is what I'm talking about. That's why you got to put things in perspective.
All right.
But salute to Russell Westbrook. A good deed is a good deed. But he's still worth. He made $38 million this year.
All right, Baby Blue. You know who Baby Blue is?
Of course, from Pretty Ricky.
Yes, he faces federal charges for a $24 million PPP loan
Drop one of the clues
scam.
bombs for goddamn Baby Blue.
You better not.
If you gonna do it big. Because some of y'all going to jail for a single wide trailer that y'all got off them PPP loans. Let's go.
Well, he's allegedly arrested for a wire fraud, a bank fraud, and conspiracy to commit wire fraud and then bank fraud again. He was arrested and appeared in court in Georgia. Now, he got a loan for $426,000 for his company, ThrowbackJersey.com LLC. Then he got another $708,000 for his other company, Blue Star Records.
Let's go, Baby Blue.
Allegedly using falsified documents.
How much more? I know you got some more.
But with that money, he purchased a $96,000 Ferrari.
All right. Okay.
As well as other luxury items. I don't know. What Ferrari did he get for $96,000?
Don't ask me, you rich. Listen, I thought about giving Baby Blue Donkey today, but I don't know the whole situation yet, and I'm striving to be better at that because whether we know it or not, the court of public opinion be impacting brothers with these court cases. So I know what he's accused of, but I don't know what he actually did. But I will tell you this. Majority of y'all doing these PPP frauds, you're going to jail.
Yeah, you're going like
you're going to jail. It's inevitable. I have no idea why y'all think this money is free. You are on your way. You ever played Monopoly?
Yes.
You got a go to jail free card on you right now.
And I also will tell you this, like the people that are telling you, hey, you give me 20% and I'll get you this money.
Nope.
Y'all all going to jail.
Y'all going to jail.
Y'all going to jail.
It's called conspiracy. What Baby Blue is caught up in, he's a co-conspirator. So it's a bunch of different people that came together to finesse that $24 million out of the system. They all going to jail. you will be next.
All right. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, she was on Saturday Night Live over the weekend. I don't know if you remember, but when she was performing, she called out, well, let's play the audio.
Very important to note that Megan Thee Stallion didn't call out Attorney General Daniel Cameron. She was standing by the words of my leader, of our queen, Tamika Mallory. Drop on the clues bombs with Tamika Mallory.
That is correct. Shout out to Tamika Mallory. Now, the Kentucky Attorney General responded. Can we hear his response?
Well, let me just say I agree that we need to love and protect our black women. But the fact that someone would get on national television and make disparaging comments about me because I'm simply trying to do my job is disgusting. At the end of the day, my responsibility is to provide facts and truth and represent and stand up for justice. I think what you saw there in that display is someone who instead wants to fashion facts to a narrative.
Attorney General Daniel Cameron, it has nothing to do with your political philosophy and everything to do with the fact that you're a sucker. Okay, there's plenty of black conservatives who stand for black people. You just not one of them. I was actually listening to Teslin Figaro this morning on the way into work, the Straight Shot No Chaser podcast on Black Effect iHeartRadio, shameless plug. And she has an episode called The Black Conservatives Movement Co-op with Sonny Johnson. And Sonny Johnson is a black conservative who actually gives a damn about black people. And she explains why black Republicans like Daniel Cameron move the way they do. It's very informative. And I encourage y'all to go listen to that. The Straight Shot No Chaser podcast with Teslin Figaro and Sonny Johnson. And I watched that whole segment on Fox News with Attorney General Cameron. They threw all the smoke Megan's way. They didn't want no smoke with Queen Tamika Mallory.
Not at all. Well,
they didn't want none of that.
He also had this to say.
But what you saw on the screen there and what your viewers saw is something that I've had to experience because I'm a black Republican, because I stand up for truth and justice as opposed to giving in to a mob mentality. Those are the sorts of things that I've heard when I was in college. The fact that a celebrity that I've never met before wants to make those sorts of statements, they don't hurt me, but what it does, it exposes the type of intolerance and the hypocrisy.
Nope, it's not an intolerance or hypocrisy. Once again, it has nothing to do with your political philosophy and everything to do with the fact that you're a sucker. But once again, you keep talking about Megan Thee Stallion. You don't want no smoke with Tamika Mallory. If you want to sit down and have a civilized conversation, that's who you sit down and have a civilized conversation with. But you don't want that.
Not at all.
You don't want that.
Nope. And that is your rumor report. All right. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. We'll tell you about Hurricane Delta and also coronavirus.
Why is it named after an airline? I ain't never heard a hurricane named after no damn airline.
I don't know. We'll talk about it when we come back. And also, coronavirus cases are spiking. We'll tell you about that as well. Let's get in some front page news. Now, I fell asleep during the game last night, but the Lakers won. They beat the Heat 102-96. They lead the series 3-1.
I didn't see a piece of that game. I was knocked out last night. I watched the rerun of Lovecraft Country and fell asleep.
Yeah, the next game is Friday at 9 p.m.
So LeBron is on his way to his fourth ring. Where will that rank him?
As far as top players?
Yeah,
I mean,
top
he's still
player.
behind Jordan, I think.
Yeah, he's top 3 now.
Yeah, top 3, I agree.
Yeah. I don't even think it's about ring count, though. I just think LeBron will never be Michael Jordan, and Michael Jordan will never be LeBron. Like, I don't think we appreciate either one of their greatness when we compare them.
Now, also, Eddie Van Halen, he passed away at the age of 65 from cancer. He's the co-founder of Van Halen. If you don't know who he was, you probably know him from this riff right here.
I want to apologize to all the white people out there on behalf of all the ignorant black people like myself who have no idea who Eddie Van Halen is.
That's why I played Michael Jackson's Beat It.
But I guarantee you, he's more than that goddamn riff.
But that's all I know!
But that's what I'm saying. You probably know him from this riff here. Come on, man. That's going to be on his tombstone. Here lies Eddie Van Halen. No, man. Come on, man.
All right, play another joint from him.
You've done
play another
way
joint
more.
from him.
We don't got no more.
See? All right.
We don't have any
Any
more.
more.
The classic rock station probably losing their mind.
I know.
Jim Kerr's
Jim Kerr's over there losing it.
I know. That's
Jim Kerr over there doing a whole Eddie Van Halen show right now.
That's all we got. That's all I have.
Jim Kerr is the morning show host on the classic rock station. Q104.
Now, also, we got to send a rest in peace to singer Johnny Nash. He dies at 80, and you might know.
On the interview said Johnny Cash, and he proceeded to play that song, and I was so confused. I was like, damn, I didn't know Johnny Cash made this record. I had no idea. Man, I thought Johnny Cash was dead already.
Johnny Nash passed away at 80. All right, now. Look, Angela Yee's on vacation. What do you want me to do? All right. Now, Hurricane Delta weakens to a Category 3. It's going to be hitting Mexico, Alabama, and Louisiana, they believe, today. And they believe when it hit those areas, it's going to spike back up to a Category 4. So you guys be safe out there in Alabama and Louisiana. Now, COVID, it seems like the cases are spiking. Kentucky got a huge spike. New York has a huge spike. They believe the U.S. surpasses over 7.5 million coronavirus cases, including 210,000 deaths. Yesterday there was, they were protesting in New York City and they were taking off their masks and burning their masks.
Lord have mercy.
So,
you know you're not hurting nobody but yourself when you do that, you dumbasses. Okay, when you take your mask off and you burn them, you're not making any grand stand. All you're doing is exposing yourself and making it easier for the coronavirus to be transmitted into your mouth.
Absolutely. Well, they're saying schools in certain area codes and zip codes in New York City, I should say zip code in New York City, have been shutting down, and also businesses as well. And people are upset. They're saying they're basically barely holding on, and if they close this, they're gonna have to shut a lot of their businesses.
As soon as I start coming back outside, coronavirus want to spike back up. When we was in the house, everything was cool. It seemed like everybody was having a good time, partying with the wretched, having big fun. Now, as soon as we get back outside, coronavirus cases want to spike back up.
Yeah. All right, and lastly, tonight is the vice presidential debate at 9 p.m. Mike Pence versus Kamala Harris. They both tested negative for COVID-19. At first, Kamala Harris requested a plexiglass in between them, kind of like this plexiglass we have here.
That's right.
And Mike Pence at first said no, he didn't want it. He didn't want a plexiglass, but now he has agreed to it.
He's out of his goddamn mind. He don't have no choice. All your little friends sick. Okay? That's it. All Mike Pence's little friends sick. He been around. Plexiglass up, and you got to stand 12 feet away from me.
I'm with you.
The hell is wrong with you? We ain't shaking hands. You ain't coming near me.
We're not even dapping. No air hugs, nothing. You stay on your side, I stay on my side.
Don't even talk my way.
Yeah,
talk to the camera.
That's right. I'm with you. All right. Well, that is your front page news. Now, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Blueface did an interview. Who was the interviewer? Cruz?
Jay Cruz on
Real
Real 92.3 in L.A.
Shout out to our family in L.A. Now, while he was doing an interview, he said this about voting.
Blueface, you voting, bro?
Hell nah.
Why?
I don't know. I just ain't really, I don't know. I ain't in that stage in my life yet.
Decide.
Look at my face. You think they give a about who I
They give a dog.
Blueface, you matter. I don't know who they is, but I care who you vote for. Okay, your vote matters, King, and don't let anybody tell you different. And the thing I respect about his answer is he said he just didn't know. He didn't say he was opposed to it. He just said he doesn't know. That's a young brother who just needs some information. Tell him why he should vote. Show him things that directly impact him on a federal level. Show him some of these, candidates and maybe some of his interests align with what these candidates are talking about. And let's see what happens.
All right. Well,
but keep in mind he's blue, so he could never vote for red. He's crip.
Shut up. Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Do you feel like that? Do you feel like voting is not for you? Do you feel like you shouldn't vote? Do you feel the same sentiments as Blueface?
Let's talk about it.
Let's open up the phone lines.
Not here to shame you.
Now, let's have a conversation this morning.
Not here to judge you.
800-585-1051. I did my voting this morning. I got to hand it in. I just did mine. My wife did hers, and my daughter did hers.
You're doing mail-in ballots.
I'm doing a mail-in ballots, yeah.
I don't agree with mail-in balloting. I don't trust it.
But you know what I thought about? Why do I want to go to a place where everybody is going if I don't have to?
You go to the club. You took your dumb ass to Atlanta, and you was in Atlanta with that fake beard on, that paint, and you was in there DJing.
I had my mask on, and I was.
We can't tell.
I stood away from everybody.
He has his mask around his chin right now, guys.
He had a bandana on, for the record. I just wanted you to know that.
A bandana?
He had a bandana. I wasn't no damn mask.
Wow. What's the difference between a bandana and a mask that you wear right now? What's the difference between that bandana?
It's
a covering. It's a face covering.
That's not the question that should be asked.
And it matches my outfit.
What's the difference between the mask around your chin and that paint you got on your chin?
I mess with you. We having a serious conversation. Can you have a serious conversation? I can't even throw nothing out of this damn plexiglass. 800-585-1051. We're asking. Blueface said he's not voting. What are your thoughts? Do you feel the same? Now, if you just joined us, we're talking about Blueface, all right? Now, the artist Blueface, Tatiana Bust Down. He did an interview with Jay Cruz out in L.A. Shout out to our real family out in L.A.
Real 92.3 L.A.
And they were talking about voting, and this is what he said.
Blueface, you voting, bro?
Hell nah.
Why?
I don't know. I just ain't really, I don't know. I ain't in that stage in my life yet.
Decide.
Look at my face. You think they give a about who I
They give a dog.
800-585-1051. Want to hear from you guys. What do you feel? Do you feel the same way? Do you feel he's bugging? We just want to talk about it. What do you say, Charlamagne?
I don't think Blueface is bugging. That's just a young man who needs to be educated. And what I keep telling Democrats and Republicans, but mostly Democrats, is it's not just about folks who are voting for Trump or Biden. It has to be about the people who aren't voting at all. You know, in 2016, 4.4 million people who voted in 2012 didn't show up, and more than a third of them were black. Okay, and Blueface probably has never voted in his life. I think he's 23. He's 23, right? Mm-hmm. But politicians need to ask themselves why their message isn't resonating with a young man like Blueface. They need to ask themselves, why does Blueface feel like his vote doesn't matter?
Yeah, and not only that, I think as brothers and fathers and uncles and mothers and sisters, I think we need to have those conversations as well. Of course, thank you. Because even with my daughter, my daughter, this is the first year she can vote, and she knew she had to vote. She knew why she was voting. We had that conversation with her. My grandparents, my parents had that conversation with her, the importance of voting and the fight that our ancestors had so we can vote.
Yes.
And so she was serious about voting, and she knew she wanted to vote.
And the thing I respect about Blueface's answer is he didn't say he was opposed to it.
Right.
He just said he doesn't know. So once again, that's just a young brother who needs some information. Somebody should sit him down, tell him why he should vote, show him things that directly impact him on a federal level, and show him some of these candidates and what they're talking about, and let's see if some of his interests align.
All right. Well, we got Adrian on the line. Adrian, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing?
All right. Now, you agree with Blueface?
To an extent, I definitely agree with Blueface.
Talk to me, King. Why?
Reason being is just like the White House itself is kind of like set up like the NBA. You have different candidates that are just moving from different teams, but it's almost like the same ideals that remain in the White House.
True, but I think that I don't like to practice bad habits. So for me, it's like if you're not going to vote in your federal election, then you're probably not going to vote in your local election either. And we all know local elections are more important to your direct needs based on the community that you live in, right? So I don't want to ever encourage bad habits of not voting, period.
Yeah, we should definitely vote. Like we said earlier, our ancestors fought for the right to vote. And we should vote. We're not saying what candidate you have to vote for, but you should definitely cast your vote.
I'm definitely not opposed to the local, but I'm kind of, after what I've learned in the past weeks or so, I'm kind of, straying away so much from the executive vote. But definitely I feel like people should move towards looking for more local to things that affect us more immediately.
Yeah, okay. I still think you should vote on a federal level too, though, because if you don't, vote, you give others the power to make decisions for you.
Absolutely.
And when you don't vote, you give a small portion of Americans great power over the majority. And if you're just a person who likes to run their mouth and complain about things like I do, I want to make sure I did my part so I can rightfully complain.
Hello, who's this?
Claudia.
Hey, Claudia, good morning. Where you calling from?
Queens.
Hey, Queens. Where in Queens?
Hollis.
Hollis, Queens. All right.
Well, I hope you don't never need a root canal the way you said Hollis.
Oh, my goodness.
Because if that breath smells bad and you say Hollis to somebody.
Hollis.
That's true. I brushed my teeth.
I went to St. Joe Manan over there on Hollis, across the street from Pier 34.
Okay, listen to this. We need to stop the foolishness. Biden been in government for 8 years as vice president and couldn't do anything. He has not done anything to help us. Why do you think Harris is she can't do anything? She cannot do anything. She's just there as a prop for blacks to vote. Because they know we're very gullible, and all they have to do is drop somebody and we vote. Just like how that woman came up there with prop hot pepper sauce in her bag, like she walking around with pepper sauce.
But she says she does.
Hillary. she
says
took her
she
bag
does.
right now. She don't have a hot pepper sauce in there. That was just
she ain't saying nothing about no hot pepper sauce.
Black people is not even walking around with hot pepper sauce in their bag. So
she said hot sauce.
What island you from, Mama? What island you from?
Jamaica. She's just there as a prop. We know that they tell us to vote and they can't do anything.
How you Jamaican and don't want to support your Jamaican sister, Senator Kamala Harris?
That is true.
Can't do anything for
Brethren, wagwan, brethren.
You're not going to allow her to do anything. And Biden can't do anything because he has dementia. So everybody else is going to make the decision for him.
All right.
Listen, I don't think Joe Biden is a change agent. I think he could be a pathway to change just because of the people he has around him.
Obama Obama didn't do anything, and he was president.
That's true.
Biden was vice president, and he definitely is not going to be able to do anything.
I think the difference now between Obama is you have a lot of black people who are more politically sophisticated, and I think nobody wanted to rock the boat when Obama was in the White House because he was the first black president. Nobody wanted to challenge him on things. Nobody wanted to hold his feet to the fire. We ain't going to have that problem doing that to Joe Biden.
Listen, Joe Biden is not going to be the one making the decision. They're going to make it for him. I doubt if Joe Biden know where he is right now.
Who is
They're going to make the decisions for him. He's not going to be able to do anything.
Well, that's good.
And that woman, what's her name, Harris?
Kamala Harris.
She's going to just be there. She can't. They're not even going to ask her second opinion on anything.
Okay, Claudia. Well, let me ask you a question.
You need to have
before
more
we get out of here. I'm gonna
faith
take
in
some
your
more
Jamaican
calls.
system.
800-585-1051. What's the best hot pepper sauce?
I don't even know Grace. I don't even eat hot pepper sauce.
Go heel toe off my phone, please. Have a good morning, my love.
800-585-1051. Blueface said this during the interview out in L.A.
Blueface, you voting, bro?
Hell nah.
Why?
I don't know. I just ain't really, I don't know. I ain't in that stage in my life yet.
Decide.
Look at my face. You think they give a about who I
They give a dog.
What do you think about it? Do you agree, disagree? 800-585-1051. Now, if you just joined us, we're talking Blueface. He did an interview with our guy, Jay Cruz, and he said this.
Blueface, you voting, bro?
Hell nah.
Why?
I don't know. I just ain't really, I don't know. I ain't in that stage in my life yet.
Decide.
Look at my face. You think they give a about who I
They give a dog.
So we're asking 800-585-1051. What are your thoughts?
Let me tell you something, man. Democrats in trouble. Because the fact that we are 28, 27 days to the election and people are not enthused to vote, Democrats have let black people down so much over the years that now black people are like, you on your own. It's kind of like you've been treating a girl terrible for a long, long time, and now at the final moment, you're like, no, I'm going to do right by you. And they're like, nope, we don't believe you.
I'm leaving.
Lord have mercy.
Pack my bags. Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's Ron. What's good?
Ron, what's going on, brother?
I'm all right. Yeah.
What do you think what Blueface had to say, bro?
Nah, Blueface got to go vote. He bugging, man. He got to go vote. Him and all his friends got to go vote. Like, they wildin'. You know what I'm saying? You either Blueface or Redface, but
he definitely can't vote Redface because he's a Crip. He can't do it.
Yeah.
How old are you, King?
Gotta go vote, man.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
All right. Now, hold on. You making me feel better because I just said something. I said that Democrats in trouble because we 28, 27 days to the election and people don't seem enthused to vote, but you seem enthused to get out there.
Yeah. Nah, we got to get out there and vote. And I know, because everybody all woke, so they don't trust the Democrats, but, you still got to go. You got to choose your leader.
Well, first of all, he's not my leader. God is my leader. Okay? But I will choose my elected official that I want to run the country.
You can.
Yes.
I didn't mean like that. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you,
All
bro.
right, King.
No doubt.
Hello, who's this?
Bree.
Hey, so we're talking Blueface, and you agree with him?
In a way, I do. Because I feel like,
We listening. See, you already think somebody's going to be against you, and you talk about,
We just listening. We ain't say nothing.
I'm sorry, I thought you said something. But no, I feel like growing up, I've never voted since I turned 18 just because of, my religious reasons at the time. But I feel like at this point, we all kind of know, we're voting for the lesser evil. And I feel like with that, it's like we're always kind of just going to be settling if we continue to go for that. So it's like, what's the point in voting?
Well, if you don't vote, you give others the power to make decisions for you. And I don't want to complain about the white man if I didn't do everything in my power to get the white man I don't like out. And since we only left with 2 old white men, I want to put the old white man in that I know I can keep my foot on his neck. Okay? And hold him accountable to get some things done for us.
Yeah, you got to get out there and vote, mama.
You're right.
Where you from? Where you calling from?
I'm actually calling from Norfolk, Virginia.
Oh, Norfolk, Virginia, 757. You got to get out there. And even when I just had to do my mail-in vote, but there's other things than just the president on there.
The Senate seats.
Yeah, we had to vote for, not even that. I had to vote for cannabis in New Jersey to see if we wanted cannabis. There's so many different other things than just the presidency, but you got to go out there and vote.
Right.
All right?
You're right.
And let's not practice bad habits. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to vote on the national level, but that probably means you don't vote on a local level either. You should just practice the habit of voting because you are an American citizen. I don't want to be the person that fails to vote and gives a small portion of Americans great power over the majority. That's why it feels like people with no teeth on meth are running things right now. Okay?
What? Let's go to one more caller. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Michelle.
Hey, Michelle. Good morning. Where you calling from?
I know you voting. You named after the former First Lady.
Yes, sir. That's my queen. I'm calling from Augusta, Georgia.
Augusta, Georgia. Okay, you voting?
I am, without question. But my husband, I don't think he is.
Why? Why isn't your husband voting?
Okay, so he is a granite contractor.
Mhm.
So he's been working consistently this whole time.
Right.
And he did a couple of people who have money in, North Georgia. So, they want their house done. They don't care about anything. But I'm really excited to watch Kamala tonight. I hope she focuses on, what's going on with Puerto Ricans like myself and, just the systematic racism in our country and women's rights. I really hope she puts her lawyer hat back on and wipes the floor with him.
She will.
She will.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, if you've ever seen her in the Senate hearings, man, she destroys those old white men.
You might have to get tough with your
listen,
husband, though,
Tony.
too, Mama.
Yes,
you might
ma'am.
have to get husband with you. You might have to.
I think you're a little too hard on Biden.
Nope.
I know you were going to say that because I listen to you every morning, and you have every right to challenge him. And I appreciate your voice. I respect your voice, but I feel like I'm half Jewish and half Puerto Rican, and I feel like the words that have come out of this man's mouth and the disparity between the other population of this country, we need to get this man out every way possible. I don't care how much he's helped people. I don't care how much money people have made. For you to be so irresponsible, I have children, and they're watching the news, and they see this infected man come outside of a hospital. My kids are sick. When they're sick, they stay home. But they see a grown-ass man walk around and take off his mask. I mean, you guys have children. Getting their masks on these kids is not easy. Telling them to stay on it, it's a full-time job. I just can't. I can't imagine Obama doing half of this stuff and getting away with it.
I agree with you, and I respect you as a Puerto Rican and Jewish woman, but as a black man, when I look at the 86 mandatory minimum sentencing, the 88 crack laws, the 94 crime bill that Joe Biden implemented, yes, I'm voting for him, but I'm going to keep the pressure on his ass. And guess what? If he gets into the White House, I'm going to still keep my foot on his neck because we got to hold him accountable to keep all these promises he done been making to people on the campaign trail. Period.
Absolutely.
And that's exactly why I'm voting, because if you fail to vote, you forfeit your right to complain.
Okay.
I like to complain.
We know.
Okay?
We know.
So I don't want to be the person complaining, and then somebody says, well, did you vote? And I'd be like, well, nah. And they're like, well, they don't respect my opinion no more. I'm voting because I do not want to forfeit my right to complain.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for calling.
And I'm not voting for any individual. I'm voting for my interest, even though I do like Senator Kamala Harris.
All right. Well, when we come back, we got your rumor report. We got to talk about Morgan Freeman. He's going to talk why he narrated on 21 Savage's album. So we'll talk about that when we come back. Don't move.
We know that Angela Yee does the rumor report.
Yeah, she's on vacation.
But DJ Envy, who usually gets prepped for these things, didn't get prepped.
No, so
he was in the room doing something else. Let's see how this goes.
Let's wing it. All right, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk. Let's start right with it. Tyra Banks.
It's time. She's spilling the tea.
This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So let me ask you a question, Charlamagne. Do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
No.
Dramos, do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
No, that sounds like something you would watch with the wife. I don't watch.
We don't watch that.
Okay.
We don't watch it. If it was Bachelor or Bachelorette, all in. But Dancing with the Stars, I don't. Well,
give me a good rumor from Dancing with the Stars. It better be a rumor, not a news report.
Well, Tyra Banks allegedly pulled a Steve Harvey. She was talking about the elimination round where she has to eliminate one dance group, and she read the wrong thing. Let's listen.
Fought on DJ Envy's news report. He had the nerve
to say. That's not news, that's rumors.
Yeah, but just because you say allegedly don't mean make it a rumor. It actually happened,
I don't know.
You played the clip of it.
I don't know.
This guy goes, allegedly Tyra Banks pulled to Steve Harvey, then played exactly what Tyra Banks did.
Because it wasn't as bad as Steve Harvey. They just told me in my ear. They said it wasn't as bad as Steve Harvey. They just told me in my ear.
Just because you say allegedly don't make it a rumor. All right, give me something else. Come on. And it better be a rumor.
This ain't no damn rumor. I don't do the rumor report.
Who?
Kendrick. All right. So yesterday, we reported that Kendrick was leaving TDE.
That's a rumor. Okay.
Well, he responds, that's not happening. He's not leaving TDE, and he speaks about it.
Top, you gotta stop them from smutting my name, man. They've been smutting my name all year, man. You ain't said nothing, man. Enough is enough, man. Got them saying I done shook the label and all that, man. They must don't know about that pickle juice that's under your red cap, man. About that sweat. The sweat that's holding that red cap together. Reason why it don't fall off your head, man. You need to tell them that the reason why that cap don't fall off your head, man. So why would I fall off?
Now, see, that's a good rumor. I want to know why Top has pickle juice on his forehead.
That's all you want to know.
That should be the rumor. The rumor is Top Dog has pickle juice on his forehead, and it keeps his hat on his head. That should be a rumor. Leak that.
No, we're not leaking that.
That's the rumor. Top Dog, drop one of Clues Bond for Top Dog. Our guy, Top Dog.
We're not leaking that.
Allegedly has pickle juice on his forehead,
make stuff up.
And it keeps his hat on. And we didn't make it up. Kendrick said it. He started the rumor.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what a rumor is.
That wasn't what the conversation was about. It was the fact that Kendrick and Top are cool, and he's not leaving TDE.
I don't know why anybody thought otherwise. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know where that even came from.
All right. Now, 21 Savage's album, his album Savage Mode 2. Did you hear it? Did you listen to it?
I love it. Do I listen to it? That's what all I've been listening. I got excited. That's all I've been listening to since it came out. I love Savage Mode 2. Are you crazy? Well, it's a big step of music.
Did you hear Morgan?
Sasquatch feet. Wendy Williams boots.
I knew he was going to say that.
What you mean?
Wendy Williams out
Wendy Williams boots, baby.
So Morgan Freeman, he narrated about snitches on it. Let's play a snippet of it.
Snitches and rats.
Wow.
Snitches and rats. I'm going to be honest with you. I never knew anything about snitches and rats. I thought it was the same thing. I didn't know there was a difference. Morgan Freeman schooled me.
All right. Well, while he was talking to GQ magazine, he said, I read the copy and was like, wow, there's some wisdom in here. He said if Savage's music is a young people thing, then this is stuff they need to be aware of. So it's a good thing to do.
Damn, that means somebody done snitched on Morgan Freeman before.
Absolutely.
Morgan Freeman don't like snitches and rats,
He don't like them at all.
Snitches and rats get whacked. Oh, I'm sorry.
You can't say that word. That's the rumor. The rumor is you can't say the N-word.
Because I'm sick of this.
You can't say the N-word. That is the rumor.
I'm sick of this.
Did Charlamagne say the N-word? Yes.
We can't say the N-word no more.
No, you can't say the N-word.
Since we on in Toronto. Toronto don't like
Toronto! Not Toronto!
Well, Toronto wants some rumors. All right, where are the rumors? You told us that whole story about Morgan Freeman, played the snitches and rats interlude, and where was the rumor?
I just told you.
You can't make up nothing?
This is celebrity gossip.
Somebody got snitched on Morgan Freeman in the 40s. Okay?
So let me tell you a story, right? Morgan Freeman was hustling packs back in the day, right?
1947. I heard about him.
He was out in Harlem, right?
Yeah.
He was hustling some packs, and a dude named Dramos, right? Dramos snitched on him.
Yes.
And so
Dramos is Latino too, I heard.
He's definitely Latino.
Yeah.
He snitched on him.
I don't know what that's doing.
So Dramos could go buy some white jeans. So he snitched on him. He got some money from the police, which gave $500, and he was able to buy some white jeans.
I like this. Now, and if you throw in that Morgan Freeman is actually a vampire. Now we got us a real rumor.
Then what happened after that? After he got locked up, he came out and then he bit Dramos on the neck because he's really a vampire.
Dramos liked it.
He better go to the back of the neck.
And Dramos has been a free man ever since.
He's been a free.
How does it always come back to this? How do y'all make it go full circle back this every time?
Dramos free man. Be free, Dramos. Be free. It's okay.
Be free, Dramos. Be free. And that is your rumor.
That is a rumor.
I miss Angela.
That's a rumor. Well, y'all can say y'all heard on the Breakfast Club Morgan Freeman is a drug dealing vampire who got snitched on in the 40s and turned a Latino man into a free man.
There you go.
Shut up. There you go.
All right. And that is your rumor report now. Who you giving your donkey to?
A daddy and daughter couple.
What?
Who murdered somebody.
A daddy and daughter couple?
We'll talk about it for after that.
All right. It's the
Wednesday, October 7th, goes to a father-daughter duo from West Virginia. Okay, their names are Amanda McClure and her father, Larry McClure Sr. Larry is 55 and Amanda is 31. And last Thursday, Amanda was sentenced to 40 years in prison. And her father was sentenced to life without mercy, which makes me say, Lord have mercy. I never even seen or heard of that. Life without mercy. What the hell does that even mean?
Yeah, I never heard of that.
Now, what could a father and daughter do to earn all that prison time? Let's flash back to WFXR Fox 27 for the report, please.
The man who pled guilty to torturing and killing his daughter's boyfriend in West Virginia has been sentenced to life in prison. 55-year-old Larry McClure Sr. received that sentence in McDowell County Circuit Court. He was charged with first-degree murder in the February 2019 death of John Thomas McGuire. McClure's daughter, 31-year-old Amanda McClure, pled guilty in July to second-degree murder in the slaying. Larry McClure says it was his daughter's idea to kill McGuire, and he went along with it.
Now, as a father, I can think of a few reasons why, you probably could end up killing one of your daughter's boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? I can think of some things, right? But Amanda and her daddy, Larry, killed her boyfriend back in 2019. Didn't just kill him. Larry hit him in the head with a bottle of wine on Valentine's Day, tied him up, injected him with liquid meth, and then strangled him with a garbage bag. Then they buried the body, dug him up 6 days later, then dismembered his body and buried him again. Larry said they tortured the man for 2 days before he died. Now, why did this father and daughter murderous duo do such a thing? Well, let me backtrack and read y'all the headline of the story. This is straight from People magazine. West Virginia woman plotted with father to kill her boyfriend and then married her dad. I repeat, West Virginia woman plotted with father to kill her boyfriend and then married her dad.
Guess what? I'm sorry.
We'll get to that. Now, let me tell you something about West Virginia. I had one of the purest times in West Virginia. I literally was there for 2 days back in the day. There was this show called Buck Wild on MTV that shot in West Virginia, and Little Duval and I were on that episode. So we were out there for 2 days with my man Joey and my girl Anna and my girl Kara and Shay, and rest in peace to my guy Shane Gandy. We had a ball in West Virginia. You hear me? We had Tudor's Biscuit World for breakfast, and for dinner, I was about to say we, but because Duval didn't need it. I had bear shoulder, squirrel dumpling, deer hash, and green peas Shane's mom grew herself. Everything we had for dinner, they hunt or grew themselves. When I tell you I got love for West Virginia, I mean that. Okay, drop on the clues bombs for West Virginia.
Bear shoulder? What does bear shoulder taste like?
I thought you were about to ask me a stupid question like, what is bear shoulder?
Bear shoulder, what does it taste like?
It just tastes like a meaty protein. It was good. Tender, actually.
All right.
The moral of the story is I got love for West Virginia, so don't take offense when I say a father marrying his daughter in West Virginia is exactly what the rest of the world expects from West Virginia. When you in fact, West Virginia is one of the places where inbreeding is the most common. I Googled it. Okay, but I'm gonna tell you something. I feel sorry for Amanda because she was estranged from her father. She was raised by adoptive parents. Her daddy, Larry, was a registered sex offender. He's clearly sick in the head. He's passed all this trauma and sickness to his daughter. Then he turns around and takes advantage of whatever terrible mental, emotional state his daughter is in and starts sleeping with her. Then when she grows to love another man, he kills that man because that man professed his love for her, which pissed the father off. I'm no lawyer. I'm no judge. I'm no psychiatrist. I'm just a Negro with an opinion. I don't think 40 years in jail is going to do nothing for this woman but make her more insane. I think she needs psychological help, not jail time. This woman has clearly been traumatized in her life, and it sounds like when it comes to this thing called life, she never stood a chance. Never stood a chance. So there's nothing else to do here but play a game of guess what race it is. I want you all to get rid of every stereotype you may think you heard.
Impossible.
Wipe all the biases from your brain, all the prejudices from your brain. I want you to have a clear mind. All right? I don't want you to think you know.
Okay.
I don't want you to assume.
Okay.
Okay? DJ Envy, West Virginia. Let me give you the clues. All right? West Virginia. Father and daughter kill daughter's boyfriend because daughter wants to marry father. DJ Envy, guess what race it is?
Caucasian. West Virginia.
Oh.
Mary's daughter.
Oh.
That's it. There's no more to say.
So you're saying it's not a stereotype if it's true, huh? All right, Drum, listen. West Virginia. Father and daughter kill boyfriend because daughter wants to marry father. DJ Drum, guess what race it is?
See, I was trying to give West Virginia like the benefit of the doubt.
You should.
But then you said meth, and they what?
Well, I want DJ Envy and Drum to know you're both wrong. They're Puerto Rican.
Really?
No, I'm lying. I want to piss Drum off. They are absolutely Caucasian. Please let Kathy. No, let Chelsea Handler give them the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. That is way too much Dan mayonnaise.
A lot of damn mayonnaise.
Goodness gracious.
A lot of mayonnaise in that store.
Shout out to everybody in West Virginia.
Lord have mercy.
Are we on in West Virginia? Probably not.
No, they took us off. We were on in West. No, we were. We were on West Virginia, but I think I let one too many crackers out of cracker. West Virginia was like, no. Gotta get told them. I'm tired of being called mayonnaise every morning.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's out to West Virginia. All right.
Yes.
Everybody else, Ask C&E is up next. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, call C&E right now, 800-585-1051. Charlamagne and I will help you with all your problems. Again, 800-585-1051. Ask C&E is the best time for Ask C&E. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, we're going to help you out. We're going to get through as many as we can. Hello, who's this?
Good morning, this is Cecilia.
Hey, Cecilia.
Hey, Cecilia.
Good morning. Where you
Good
calling
morning.
from?
I'm calling from Jacksonville.
Okay,
Hey,
Florida.
Duval. Jackie Kill Florida is what they call you.
What's the question for C&E?
Okay, so the question is, I'm 34. I'm in school full time. I have 7 kids. I have different challenges, life challenges. And my question is, when y'all were trying to reach your next levels of success, how did you push through the times where maybe you were just full of doubt, or you weren't really sure how you were going to take it to the next level?
Well, what
I'm
do you
gonna tell
do?
you something. It's amazing to me that
what are you trying to do?
Well, I'm in school, so I'm just trying. With the fact that I have 7 kids, I'm just really trying to secure a financial future for us. I'm trying to finally get an education, and
I applaud you for that. And it's amazing to me that a woman who has 7 kids, you did all that pushing, and you asking us how to push through. You push through in life the same way you push them kids out. You got to just do it. You know that.
yes, sir, Charlamagne. I have a lot of anxiety, Charlamagne, like you. So.
Me too. So you know what you do when you have anxiety? It's an acronym called FAIR. You can either face everything and run, fear everything and run, or face everything and rise. At the point in life that you're at, you have no choice but to face everything and rise. You said it when you first called. You got 7 kids. And you want to provide more for them.
That's right.
So you got to just do it.
I just want to know what do you want to do? You haven't told us what you want to do. Like, what's your goal? What are your aspirations to be?
She has a whole basketball team already.
I'm not really doing what I want to do. I'm just trying to. I'm trying to get into the radiography program because it's quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to, do something that I feel like I can get done fairly quickly.
Now,
my kids play sports. They do a lot of activities. So I'm not really willing to just.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be tough. I mean, because I have 5 kids, and balancing all that is very, very difficult. So I can't even imagine balancing 7. I mean, there's 7 different sports. You have classes, you have school, you have so many different things. How many
baby daddies you got?
Don't do me like that.
I'm just asking. I'm not judging.
How many?
6.
Okay. Round of applause.
Are they in their kids' lives? Are they helping out?
The one of my last child, he provides for all of them.
And that was going to be my next question, because you're going to need time, right? So my next question is, every now and then the kids got to go with the father so you can do what you do.
Or the grandparents.
The other fathers aren't present.
Oh, wow. What about the
okay.
grandparents?
No.
How old's the oldest?
She's 15.
Damn, I ain't got no advice for you, Mama.
No, my advice is my advice is what the doctor's been telling you for most of your life. Keep pushing. Just push.
Keep
all
pushing
right?
for what? She
knows what she wants to do. She says she wants to be in radiography. Like, to me, you already got it all together. You say you in school. You know what you want to do. Just keep doing it. Just don't stop. Don't let any of this discourage you. You know what I mean? That's all. Don't let life discourage you.
It's my anxiety, I think, that when that kicks in, then I you know how it is. It can take over, and you start to doubt yourself.
That's right.
I have an illness that gives me different side effects, and so sometimes I just doubt if I can really do it all.
You have cancer?
Yes.
Oh, all right, Mama. Like you said, just keep pushing and hold on the line. Just hold on the line.
Yes, man. And I pray that you have a strong faith in a higher power.
Yeah, we
I definitely do.
Okay.
We can help you out a little bit, but hold on the line, all right?
How are we gonna help her out?
Well, you gotta give us something. We gotta give us something. We can put money together and give us something.
How
man.
much for 7 kids? 7?
7 kids.
That's a lot of kids.
I know it's a lot of kids. That's a lot of formula, a lot of water.
I'm giving money to the oldest one. The rest of them on their own.
Let's go to another line. Jeez, I feel bad. Hello, who's this?
What's up, DJ Envy, Charlamagne and guys? It's Mailman.
Peace, Mailman. What's happening? We just got stumped with the last caller. Make this easy for us, please.
Now, this guy, how old are you, brother?
I'm 46.
Now you're dating a 19-year-old girl?
Lord have mercy.
No, man, don't play me like that. No, I'm 19 years older than her.
Oh, you're 19
How
years
you do this better than the rumor report? This was a great rumor you just started on this poor young man.
So you're 49 and you're dating a young lady that's 19 years younger.
No, man. Listen, hear me out. I'm 46.
Okay.
She's 27.
Oh, okay.
That ain't too bad.
Yes, that is.
It's better than 19.
You know, and I met her through work and stuff, you know what I'm saying, over time. And I started digging her. We've been kicking it for about 7 months or whatever, but sometimes I be feeling kind of funny because of the age difference. I don't look my age, you know.
Yeah, you sound it. Because you cracking jokes, you be talking to her, and you be like, you so smart, you a regular Doogie Howser. She be like, who the hell is Doogie Howser?
Doogie Howser.
You tell me
But if you feeling her, who cares? Who cares what people think, bro? If you feeling her, she feeling you. You just take your Viagra, your Levitra, the blue pill, and just do what you got to do.
No, I'm A1 on my end.
You lying?
You got
to. I just feel like that sometimes.
You gotta be yourself. That's your own insecurities because you old as hell and she young and you trying to keep up. You know what I mean? That's your own insecurities. You gotta get out your own head if you're gonna be with that young girl now.
I feel you on that.
All right. Well, good luck,
she
man.
Gonna leave
Remember,
you though.
Levitra, the blue pill, Viagra. You gotta.
You know she gonna leave you though.
Because you gotta keep her.
I need that Al Green and that Henny.
You riding around with JLX. See that? Al Green. She want to hear Chris Brown. You listening to Al Green. I love Al Green. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
y'all arguing about whether to listen to the new Act 2 or the Savage Mode 2. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about the trees. I ain't talking about no Al Green singers.
Oh, I didn't know y'all called it Al Green. See, that's my old ass. I'm sorry. I didn't know that's what y'all call weed nowadays. I didn't know it was called Al Green. I had no idea.
That's what they called it back then.
Okay.
Yeah,
Does she know who Al Green is?
Yeah, she know who Al Green is. She should.
No, ain't no should. She think Al Green is a strain of weed, and y'all call it that because the weed is green. She has no idea that that's an actual singer.
Right.
Well, good luck, brother.
I appreciate it, though, fellas.
Like you said, don't let your insecurities bother you, man. If you like that girl, she like you, just enjoy.
All right, for sure.
I'll tell you something, though. I think age is too hard to get over. I know that, you can't help who you grow in love with. Mm-hmm. But when you damn near 50 and a woman's just 27 years old, what the hell are y'all talking about? Seriously. Like, what are y'all talking about? She can't name none of the members of Wu-Tang Clan.
Nope.
She don't remember no episodes of Cosby Show.
Nope.
Like, what are y'all talking about?
She can't tell you about New Edition.
Nothing. The only thing she know about New Edition is the movie she saw on BT.
Right. Yeah, she does.
That's it.
All right, well, Ask C&E, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice, hit us now. It's the breakfast. Now, we're in the middle of Ask C&E. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, you can hit us. Hello, who's this?
Hey, what's up? It's Crystal.
Hey, Crystal, what's your question for C&E?
All right, okay. So I have a sister. We're 14 months apart, really close. So we went on a trip to the Philippines in December, but 2 weeks before the trip, I got fired from my job. Great job, then was there for 10 years. So I never gave her the money for the trip when we came back. So I didn't see her. I was in my feelings about being depressed, lost my job or whatever the case was. So fast forward, she tells me that, I took advantage of her. And I'm like, take advantage of you? You're my sister. Like, we're adults. Neither one of us, well, she's not pressed for the $1,200. And, I was just kind of in my feelings. I have 2 kids. I have a mortgage. I lost my job. And we're in the middle of Corona now. So now she's mad about the $1,200 and she feels that I took advantage of her.
I agree with her.
$1,200.
No, that's her sister.
I gave her $1,200.
I agree with her.
No, that's her sister. She got a whole lot.
Why you ain't give her money back?
Because she lost her job. She got 2 kids in the mortgage.
She shouldn't have went to the Philippines then.
But the trip was already paid for.
Yeah.
Clearly it wasn't.
No, she paid for it.
Did she tell you that she was paying for you, or did she pay for it with the assumption that you was going to pay her back?
I was going to pay her back.
Things
exactly.
happen.
So
that's
I agree
my
with her.
sister. Things happen. She got a job.
I lost my job.
That's right.
Okay.
Your sister got to take that L.
Why does she have sympathy for me?
Because she see you out here still buying stuff. She see you out here still living. You still doing something that make her know that you got that $1,200.
When's the last time you went out, Mama?
Well, I just came back from Jamaica.
See what I'm saying? I know you so well. I know it. You should have gave her money back before you went to Jamaica. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Huh? I gave it to her. I gave it to her.
Oh, you gave her the money back?
I gave her money back. But she feels that I took advantage of her, but not with just one situation, overall, over our lives. But I feel like she's just mean and insensitive. And based off of those feelings that I have, I don't really want to have a discussion with her anymore. Like, I love my sister dearly, but I don't want to be friends with her anymore.
Well, if you took advantage of her, she should be mad at you.
Well, if you gave her the money back, then she's just being mad at you for being mad. But she probably just.
But how long did it take to get her money back?
That's right.
Before you went to Jamaica?
It is kind of slack that you didn't give her money back. You were just out here balling. Don't you hate when somebody owe you money and they just out here balling?
Y'all are missing it. I have 2 kids. She has an Audi.
But you went to
Jamaica. She said, I got 2 kids, and she got an Audi S7. Listen, you're wrong.
You're wrong.
I'm be honest with you, you're wrong.
But I gave it to her.
No,
That's
it took you
good.
too
So
long.
she
Goodbye,
need
you
to get over it, but you're wrong.
You foul.
You're wrong. She's wrong. She's
Hello,
wrong.
who's this?
Kevin.
Got 2 kids, but you ended up in Jamaica.
Right? Now, this is Ask C&E. What's up?
Yes, I have a question. How can a young, up-and-coming artist get his music played on the radio and get a recording contract?
How old are you?
God bless you, King. Prayers up for you. You know what I'm saying? We wishing you the best
We're
and
praying for you
positive
every day,
energy, love, and light. Have a blessed day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think that was the best advice right there.
Best advice.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. My name is Nicole.
Hey, Nicole. What's up? What's your question for C&E?
More so kind of like advice I'm seeking here. I'm kind of trying not to cry through this because I'm over time. But, so I've been out of work since April. And I was already with my job living paycheck to paycheck. So without those paychecks, it's really kind of been hard. And it seems like bad stuff just keeps happening. And I don't know. I don't know what to do. And I know that you guys always talk about.
Okay, you lost your job. Now, you got to understand that a lot of people lost their jobs, and it's tough for a lot of people out there. But you'll be okay. You got to continue to pray. Did you file for unemployment to get some money from the government?
I filed for unemployment, but it still hasn't come through yet.
It'll come because I had somebody that I know that they just got their full 6 weeks, 8 weeks worth of money all in one shot. So it'll definitely come. You stay on top of them. You make sure you fill out the paperwork correctly. And did you fill out the government for PPP if you have?
Don't do the business fraud though.
No, not the business fraud.
No, I didn't do anything because I don't have a business.
Oh, okay.
What's your cash app, baby? Come on,
I started doing T-shirts. But that was last year when I had a job, and it was just like recreational. It was just something that I wanted to do. But during this time, when I started going through all this stuff, I said, okay, well, let me just try to push this. But things have just been getting worse and worse. My floor in my kitchen has a huge hole in it. It fell apart. My front door, it won't open, so we have to go through the back door. My car broke down.
Damn.
You got it. First of all, I want you to breathe for a second.
It's just
hold on, Mom.
I know right now it feels like the world, the sky is falling. I know you're probably dealing with anxiety, slight depression, all types of stuff right now. I promise you this will not last.
Yeah, this will not
you're talking
last.
about, I've been fired 7 times in my life. I done got fired from 4 radio stations and a Taco Bell. Okay? You will get through this. I promise you that. What's your cash app?
You know what? You hold on, Mama. You hold on.
I still want her to put her cash app out there though, because I'm going to put something in her cash app.
What's
but I
your
want
cash
people
app?
listening to us
have a cash
to
app,
put
Mama?
something in her cash app as well.
Yeah, it's Pink Kiss, PINKKYSS.
Pink Kiss, PINKKYSS, right? Did I say it right?
Yes.
PINKKYSS, right?
Correct.
All right, Mama.
Now I'm gonna tell you something. I usually don't make donations to people who spell words wrong, but I'm gonna make an exception for you.
All right, that was a little jokey joke. All right?
That's a telltale sign that it's some at work when you see people spell words wrong. You know how I know? Because I'm one of them.
Yeah, right.
All right? But I'm gonna make an exception for you.
What can I do? Because I cry every day, and I don't want my son. If they cut anything, if they start opening stuff like that, I don't know. They're gonna cut off all the bills because I don't have anything, and I'm just mentally drained. I've been in the bed for weeks.
Well, you gotta get out.
You gotta get up. You gotta get up. You gotta get up.
through it, Mama. You're strong. You're a strong black woman. You're good. You're strong. We gonna help you out. You hold on, okay?
But it's okay to feel your feels. So I want you to feel what you're feeling, but then you got to let that go and you got to get up. You got to get up for your son, okay? And we're gonna try our best to help you out this morning. Your Cash App is Pink Kiss, PINKKYSS.
Yep. And where you from, Mama?
That's it? No numbers and nothing?
No, that's it.
Pink Kiss, PINKKYSS.
DC.
Okay, Mama.
We're going to try to help you out this morning. We're going to give you a little financial relief. I don't know how much, but, I feel like if everybody does a little, nobody got to do a lot. You know what I mean? So I hope the people that are listening to us right now, y'all go to Pink Kiss and put a little something in her Cash App. I'm going to put something in her Cash App, and let's just try to give this sister a little financial relief. That's all I can do.
All right, Mama?
Thank you, guys.
All right. You have a good one, all right?
Thank you.
Damn.
God damn it, Dan.
Fun.
Dan, could you answer? Could you take some lighter calls, Dan?
My
God, we me and him. This ain't even our segment. It's Angela Yee's segment.
Laugh and joke and crack jokes,
man.
Goodness gracious.
He's sitting there trying to have a little fun, and then you call up here. Have people depressing us, but I'm going to do something for Pink Kiss. We got to do something for Pink Kiss, though.
I went through all of them. I mean, oh my goodness. All right,
let's donate something to Pink Kiss. How much you gonna give her?
Up next is your rumor report.
And you already volunteered. So this is what you do. Handle the woman with the 7 kids.
Okay.
And I'll do something for Pink Kiss.
Okay.
That'll work.
All right.
Remember, you got 7 kids. 7.
They need water. I'm going to send them some cases of water. What? Why are you shaking your head? You don't drink water?
Shut up.
All right, we're going to help them out. We're going to help both those families out. All right. We rumor report. Could you imagine swallowing a... What's the biggest thing you swallow, Charlamagne?
Wow.
What's the biggest thing you swallow?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll tell you what gonna swallow when we come back. It's the breakfast.
People hitting me up. They are putting money in Nicole's Cash App. Her Cash App is Pink Kiss.
Spell it again. Somebody just spelled it the wrong way to me.
PINKKYSS. PINKKYSS on Cash App.
$ first.
$. Cash App is always $.
Okay. $ PINKKYSS, and her name is Nicole. So salute to everybody. I mean, just give her a little something. We all been there, man. But like I always say, well, as Killer Mike says, and I quote him, if all of us do a little, none of us got to do a lot.
There you go. Well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Ghana.
Listen up. It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, so let me ask you, Charlamagne, I asked right before, what's the biggest thing you swallowed?
The biggest thing I ever swallowed? What is the biggest thing I ever swallowed? I don't know. I don't have that kind of throat.
You know what?
What?
That's not what he said. But all right. Anyway, Gunna accidentally swallowed a diamond tooth. So he had a diamond tooth in and...
First of all, that's not big. A diamond tooth?
What's big to you?
You made it sound like it's something swallowed, that he swallowed something extraordinary. It's a diamond tooth.
Well, what's big to you if the diamond tooth ain't that big?
Okay, continue the story. It's not a rumor either.
He swallowed his diamond tooth, and it cost a lot of money. So now he has to. I guess he has to check his poop. So when it comes out, he could, keep the diamond tooth.
You
gotta let that one go.
I don't look at my own poop.
No,
I don't even look at it. I know people say you should look at it to see what shape it's in. I hate poop. I can't stand the sight of it. It's disgusting to me.
As Madison, my daughter, my 19-year-old, when she was, I think, 2 or 1.5, she swallowed a penny. And I had to check her poop to make sure I could actually find the penny because I had to make sure it went through a system. Yes, I had to check the poop. All right. Well, we got to say congratulations to Kelly Rowland.
Okay.
Her and her husband announced that she's pregnant with their second child. So congratulations to Kelly Rowland. Happy for them.
Salute to the Godiva chocolate goddess, Kelly Rowland. Salute to my man, King Tim. Congrats to you and your family. They are beautiful black people, and they should procreate. That's the word, right?
Yes.
They should procreate as much as possible.
All right.
Yes.
You want a rumor?
That's what's supposed to be a rumor report.
Lori Harvey, you know who that is?
Future's girl, right?
Yeah, allegedly her and Future are back together, and they're saying that she's possibly pregnant.
I don't want to hear this from you.
They said she'll become Future's 10th baby mama.
I thought I wanted rumors, but I don't want to hear this from you.
That came from Media Takeout. I don't know.
Stupid.
You said you wanted a rumor, I gave you a rumor. Now you said it sounds stupid.
Media Takeout ain't nothing but rumors, by the way. Drop on the clues bomb from Media Takeout.
That's what I
keeping the essence of rumors alive.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if that's true, but we got it. I'll say allegedly came from Media Takeout.
That sounded stupid coming from you, I'm be honest.
You just asked me for...
Sounded dumb.
Can't even throw anything at him. All right, and lastly, you like Drake, right?
Depends. What you mean?
His OVO brand, right?
No.
And Bape, they're doing a collaboration. Their collaboration is on the way, which is going to be pretty dope. There's going to be lines around the corner for kids trying to get everything from hoodies, masks, T-shirts, hats.
So it's going to be an ape with an owl on the shoulder? That's going to be the logo?
That's exactly it.
I know. Let me see. I can just guess that.
I can't pass it to you. It's all this damn fiber, whatever this is.
Pass it the drum.
Yeah.
Let me see. I ain't even see this and I know it. Let me see. God damn it. This feel like we in jail. I feel like Tasha and Power. I'm talking to Tariq through the window.
I can't pass it to you.
Where's it at?
It's right there in your face. You need glasses,
The owl's not on the shoulder?
The owl's, well, not on the shoulder. You see the ape and then the owl?
No, I meant like the ape and then the ape shoulders and the owl would be on the ape shoulders, man.
Oh, no, they didn't do that.
That's what I was talking about.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
Boy, that was terrible.
What do you expect from me?
I mean, you ain't give us nothing good.
I said Lori Harvey, then you said you didn't want to hear it. I told you Kelly Rowland, you said congratulations.
Kelly was a congratulations. That's not a rumor.
Then I tell you somebody swallowed something big, you said the tooth wasn't big, you swallowed bigger.
No. And there's some rumors that we can go based on that subject now. Okay? Don't make me tell the story.
What story you want to tell now?
Don't make me tell that story.
What story?
You know that story.
What story?
You know the story.
Drama story?
No.
What? What?